in the house, not out on the water. These were unboxed yesterday. If you haven't watched that video, go watch it. So to follow up on that video, I couldn't remember the pricing and that kind of stuff. I still don't remember a lot, but I wondered why I got this funky colored bait. Right, you guys, it's like Christmas when you order from AliExpress, but these actually didn't take that long. But so I just wanted to share one of the prices. These two baits right here, I picked both of these up for, it was like $23 and something. They were like a set. So that's why I wanted this color. I couldn't find it by itself. It was with that one. Normally they're like, I want to say they're like $17 a piece when you find them separate. And I think they come with more parts. I think these, they'll come with more tails and stuff. This is like a set. So you can alternate the clear or the dark tails back and forth. So anyway, we're not unboxing these today. That color, I'm going to try it like that at some point, but I think that may be one of the first ones I experiment with, messing with my own color selection. So this one, I do remember the price. If you guys remember right, this is the first one that ever came. It was under 10 bucks. That one was, I think, under $10, and this one was like $10. This one, I think, was a little higher than this guy here. These were cheap. This one and the littler one, I already have it in a different box. These were like $7.95. So if you just want to get your hands in these, this right here, you can throw that. I would imagine any, I'd say medium heavy action rod will throw this. Like, that's reminds me of like the Whopper Plopper one, or the Chopo 120, Whopper Plopper 130. That's somewhere in that ballpark. No problem. These definitely get bigger. This bait was 19 bucks. So far it's the most expensive one we've opened, and that's probably why it does look a little overall fancier. It's kind of that matte finish. Don't know what they're going to do, but we've got a rod to unbox and some more swim baits from AliExpress. So this is the only box that came, and it, oh boy, is the baits we've already had. You guys will see maybe some more color selections. Because some of them little baits, I kind of want to have some, like, I consider these, like you guys heard me talk about the whole sacrificial baits, right? Baits you can sacrifice, just throw them in and around everywhere. So the first thing we got are our tails. Now if you guys remember right before I just started super gluing them in, I lost a couple tails. And I was like, oh great, now I got to make my own tails. Well, they knew that. So they sell these, and I will at some point, if I don't, ask me, I'll give you the link to these. These were only $2 for 10 of the tails, so that's pretty cheap. And it's the same exact tail that all of these come with. And I believe these are the I Glide, whatever, MegaBass, the smaller one you can get at the MegaBass knockoffs is what these are. That is a color I already have. Maybe I wanted two of that color. That color could be, you see that? Now, I think what happened was they didn't have all the colors I ordered, because they messaged me and this one took longer for them to ship. And I can guarantee 100% I did not order this color. These were like, I think $3.50 a piece. I did not order that color. That color actually should work, because up here what the fish are going to see if you're riding it higher, that bright pink may be something I can see better to track it, like the tracer line. So that color actually may work, but I didn't order that color. I don't think I ordered this color, but this color actually looks pretty good. I know, I'm going to scrape most of that orange off the bottom, I think. I'll try it by itself, but I'm pretty sure I did order this color, just kind of that kind of clear with some blue on it. And then I wanted another one. That's one of the original colors I ordered, one of the first baits. And then this one I've done good at one time with, so I definitely remember ordering these so I could double up and I'd have spares. But these other three colors, four colors, I'm not sure if I ordered, because I already have those three colors. Those are new colors to add to it. These baits are easy to cast, don't take up a lot of space. If you guys remember right, I've done the mods on some of them. So what I'll probably do is leave the I'll be able to do also a test. In my initial testing, I think adding that little cut where they do that chopping and all that, I don't know if that actually helps or not. But what I'll be able to do now is I'll have 3 colors chopped and not chopped to maybe get out one day and do a little thing. Does it really matter, you know, or not? I think and it may be some of these baits I may start doing like not chopping them full on, just cutting them, giving them a little more, making them not quite as restricted. So anyway, that is all of the swim baits that came today. I wanted to show you guys real quick, for those of you that doubted me, and I'm still not done. I did go through my day box. Now, I didn't make a huge amount of progress. Well, you guys watch me, I dumped it out. But unfortunately, I did stick a lot of stuff back in there. The day box, after I sort of sorted through it, so I still, it's like these soft plastics, I didn't really want to set and sort through all the boxes they go, you know, the bags they go back in, but they're still good. So they're kind of stuck in there a little bit. So it's not really ready to go. I still need to add some things for whatever I do this weekend. I'm still up in the air. Somebody asked me, I'm like, I don't even know what's going on this weekend. 3-day weekend coming up. But I'll rig that box up the rest of the way at some point. I'm looking for there's a knife. This may work good enough. Now, for the star of the show, came today. I think Digitaka ships stuff faster than Tackle Warehouse to you. So I know I'm probably going to have the wrong side. Here, let me get this up where I can get to it. Right, let's get this open and out. Now this is going to be one of the shortest unboxings ever because I'm just going to get this rod out and look at it, and then I'm going to cut this one off and go to the gym. I got to get to the gym. I got to get back home. I got to edit some more videos. I'm kind of ahead of the video editing, so I want to stay there. If you guys haven't watched, I just dropped the video today where, okay, good, I got the right side. Where we were out fishing and I put together a quick little jerkbait video showcasing the Shimano Expride, that 610 medium. I'd have to say, oh my god, that this video. So MegaBass hook. Okay, are we back? I don't know, something happened. But I didn't really talk about it yet, hadn't really said a lot about it, but I picked up the blade. Because from my understanding, just some of the buzz going around, this may be the best shorter rod MegaBass P5 option for chatterbait. Spinnerbaits, chatterbaits, that kind of stuff. So let me get it out of the package, of the box. Oh my god, get out. So we will clear the clutter later. Oh no, I got another cut to make here. Hang on, you guys look at that cool blade. So this, if you got, who's counting that this would be the third MegaBass P5 rod I have. Second new one, third overall. We have the Super Destroyer, which is an inch longer than this one, and I think it's just one more power. No, it's two. It's a F7. This is the F5, 6'8". So this should be closer to our Poison Adrena in overall power, somewhere in there maybe. Oh my god! But we're about ready to find out what my initial thoughts are of the flex of it. I did not think I'd like the Super Destroyer. I thought the Super Destroyer was like, I got a deal on it, got it used. So I thought, well, I'll use it, make a good jig rod, maybe as a good backup, you know, if I have to need something for spinner baits or whatever. Now this is different. They got this one. The other ones didn't come with any extra stuff wrapped. So this dude has an extra little protection, I guess. Blade in green. So let's pull him out. Same exact like overall markings as the other one. So it is intact right now. We're going to do the flex test. This is always the most nerve-wracking, especially if you guys remember right on one of the Wizard rods that snapped on me. This is one of the most nerve-wracking times when you get a rod in that even though the tube seems fine, sometimes just that jarring around and shipping the process could have done something to that rod. So the main difference other than the blank is a different power rating and all that. The Super Destroyer has it and the Mad Bull are the only ones that have the carbon fiber handle. This has the cork, but the reel seat is the same. It's a good, comfortable reel seat. It is not, in my opinion, as good as I still prefer the Poison Adrena, the Expride, and even the NRX Plus. That reel seat is a little more comfortable than these, but they're close, and they have the soft touch is why I like them better than this one. But as far they're close, but I think this thing is a little wider. You can kind of feel that depends on what reel you have on it, but very comfortable. But I wish they had soft touch on these. It's mainly the blank material and just overall feel is what I kind of have stuck with. So I'm flexing it now, and yeah, it's going to have, it's more parabolic. It should be good. I just don't know. I guess I'm so used to stiffer now that it's going to be good for like the big blade, the regular, the Z-Man original, which is fine because I've got the Super Destroyer. Heck, even the Tequila Baccarat actually makes a good bigger spinnerbait and chatterbait rod. But yeah, this thing, I'll try to show you if I can get the tip in on the pick. So that first initial, it kind of reminds me of the, so yeah, hang on, don't go anywhere. I won't be able to show you, but I'm going to feel like the yeah, I think it's actually in between. Hang on. My initial thoughts, the very tip may be actually a touch softer. I think it's a little softer than the Poison Adrena, but it may actually be even softer than the tip of the 610 medium X-Pride. But I won't know until I get out, get it strung up with line, and just get the feel of it. But I think it'll be a very good, just a parabolic, the feel of it. It's got kind of a, so yeah, it should be a good overall, especially for the 3/8 ounce Jackie Hammer there's the knockoffs from AliExpress, the Mini Max and all that kind of stuff, and even our smaller spinner baits, I'm thinking. But we'll get out and find out. So far, I have not been let down. Like, I like all of I'm happy with all of these MegaBass rods I bought. The Tequila Baccarat, actually, both of them so far, so this one may surprise me too. It surprised me just how well it works for everything. Like the P5 blank material is the most light, powerful, sensitive, and then versatile because it kind of has a forgiveness in it. Like you can just throw baits and hookup ratios so far. So far anyway, no problems. Fingers crossed, right? So as for me, for now, for this season, that rod you just saw, I'm done. I've got a few rods I need to get rid of. The rod lineup, I don't really have time to go through that now. I need to come up with the video and I'll show you guys. I may even bring out the baits just so you don't have to hear about like, well, what baits am I going to throw with this rod, with this rod, with this rod, with that rod? Because the reels don't really matter. the rods is what can give you, you know, it may matter. Like you want, like nowadays, even like this reel right here, it's got line capacity, yet it's a lightweight spool. It can go way down low. It can go up. So I put this reel on any of those rods other than the Tequila back rack, and it'll make it, in a sense, a more versatile combo because I have that kind of thing. So with whether it be these Arise reels, well, a lot of different reels out there nowadays. So I don't want to like start naming off some and then somebody will comment I left some out. There's a bunch out there. I just grabbed this one because it was standing right there. But those Steez Limiteds, whether they're shallow spool or not, the shallow spool lets you go crazy. Like I feel it casts lighter than what this dude will. Can cast more efficiently, effectively. The only one, or probably any of your SV boost spools are going to let you get there to where you put them on a rod, they're going to be able to handle anything that rod could. It a lot of times nowadays comes down to the rod, how versatile it is. Some are way more versatile as what they can cast and what you landing ratio, hookup and land ratio are. So far the P5 lineup is the best I've seen. Next would probably be whether it be the, you know, the Shimano Expride or Poison Adrenaline lineup. Even though I've only got one rod of each, they seem like they've got just a, and the ones I have flexed up at Rogers, and then Brew Tank could attest to, I think pretty sure it's a 7'2" glass one he got for chatterbaits. I felt the Adrena up there and the Expride. Those two, when I felt those, I'm like, I'm pretty sure the Poison Adrena and the Expride are built on the same blank or so close. Like I couldn't tell the difference just test flexing the 7'2" medium heavy glass ones. And those would be excellent for chatterbait for me, except I like a shorter rod. Like right now, the Tequila back rack's the longest rod I've got in the lineup, and you know it's 7 foot heavy or whatever it is. So anyway, be looking forward to that. I guess I name them off in case you don't know which ones I'm talking about that you're going to see from here till the end of this season anyway. The X-Pride 610 medium plus Poison Adrena, which is 6'11". The blade that I just got, which I don't know which one is going to end up being the more powerful or whatever. Then the Super Destroyer, the Tequila back rack, right? So those 5. We got the 3 MegaBass and then the 2 Shimanos. And they can cover like everything. I feel with the shaky head, the smallest of stuff, a TRD and all that, that medium, maybe even all of them, maybe the medium plus, because if you guys have watched, I went out and done it when I first got the Poison Adrena. I threw like the shaky heads, all that little stuff on those 3 lighter rods, like the blade I just got. They may be a little overkill, but the good hookup to land ratio and all that. But the best one would be the 610 medium X-Pride. Maybe then now this new blade will find that out, Poison Adrena. But then on the higher end, between the Tequila back rack and the Super Destroyer, blending in with that Adrena medium plus in the middle of the stuff, they'll cover the high end up to most of these swim baits. Not maybe these 2 biggest ones here, and maybe not these. I'll have to find out yet. But I may not even want to throw these. I may go out there and say, I just wasted $350 on these big baits. Well, about $150 on the big ones. The little ones I know I'll be able to throw. Might be able to even catch fish around here. Everyday fish that'll bite these bigger baits, I don't know about that. But we're going to throw them, try to get them figured out how they work and all that kind of stuff, and put them through the test, how well they last, because I've been hearing on some different places that some of these the K9 people are getting, supposedly new, or like taking on water, like right out of the box, basically 2 to 5 casts in. They're like, hey, it's getting water in it. I don't even know what these knockoff $15 bait's going to do. We'll find out. We're going to put them through the test. All right, guys, I got to go to the gym. Got my pre-workout. Actually, kind of drinking it. I'm already jonesing. I'm jonesing for the juice, and then I'm going to get up. That's all it takes, like a little pre-workout. I forget the name of it. It's one from Walmart. It's got the I don't know, breather thing on his face. Works for me. What else? Day box, talked about it. So yeah, we'll get the blade mixed in this weekend for sure. I'll probably go do some test casting. I don't know if I get any footage or anything through the week here. And then figure out where I'm going with these guys. I got 4 reels that I don't even really have a home for at the moment. That one, this one, HLC, the Zillion 10 is definitely for sale. Anybody wants to buy that? Added the drag clicker. I can put the stock knobs back on it. I could leave those corked. This one's also for sale. I could put it back to stock, or just I'm probably taking those knobs off, so I'll probably put it back to stock knobs. I could leave that star or put the stock one back on, depending on the price. But I think I get $350 or $400 for that dude, and it's barely used. So we've got these 2 guys. I'll probably put it back on the Teton, take it out for that true if I get on a little BFS kick. I don't even know what this guy's going yet. I do still have the 610 medium. I've got a 13 fishing rod, the carbon light, the wizard rods are still over there. I'm going to actually probably try to sell off some of those rods and then some of these reels, and just stick with what I got, what I just mentioned earlier, and then focus on baits for the rest of the season. Actually weeding out the junk that I don't want, whether it be these swim baits, some of these other soft plastics, different stuff I bought. We got Big A's going to be making us up some different baits and colors to try out. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Get out, go bass and bonsai. Be looking forward to these swim bait videos. We'll definitely be throwing swim baits this weekend. May not go to these guys. I may take this one as a sacrifice. This may be the guy just get out and cast and see how well the Tequila Baccarat handles it with 20-pound line. It should be fine, but I kind of feel better if I had the 40-pound braid to a 30-pound P-line original that I think I'm going to order. So it'll be the next weekend. I ordered the 40-pound braid from AliExpress, but I don't know when it'll be here, so I'm not in a hurry to order the 30-pound leader material. Yeah, because it'll take about a week from Tackle Warehouse is what. If I order it right now, I'd probably make it by next Tuesday or Wednesday. So anyway, that's it. Hello, Bruce. I gotta go. I gotta get to the gym and then Chipotle, because I'm in the mood for some Chipotle night.